Okay, fine. We're gonna hurry up. Didn't make the Plinko. I know, he was so close, so close. Turn that down a bit, switch it with my horrendous stream transition. But we are in. We're gonna do something new. Bro, no, don't doom scroll. Don't doom scroll. No, we're not doom scrolling TikTok. We're actually doing something new. We're gonna watch a documentary. Peak background lights? Yes, thank you. I didn't want to stick them on the walls, so I just stuck them on the bed. But we're gonna do something new. I worked late and very exhausted. Don't feel like playing games, but I do want to watch my airplane documentaries, and I figured I could watch those with y'all. Smooth Sharky W documentary stream. I know, dude. I love these freaking airplane documentaries. So we're gonna go and jump right into it. We're gonna get it. You miss me? I do miss you. I miss all of you, even if I don't remember you. So let's go ahead and get. I will say there might be trigger warning if people don't like airplane crashes. Gain like 2,000 followers. I did. No, I said even if I forgot you. I did not forget you. I said if I forgot you. I do remember you were the shower guy watching me in the watching me from the shower, watching my stream while you were in the shower, not watching me in the yeah. You get it. Okay, well we're gonna go ahead and jump in. This is the a channel called like Mayday Air Disasters. They have really good, really interesting documentaries. I'm fine with both. All right. Is the audio good? Can y'all hear it? Probably move it on the screen up a little bit. Yeah, there we go. Bro, do you guys still collab with the other guy? I forgot, like 2 months ago. You talking about Delta? Delta Ghost?
In 1998, off Canada's east coast, a modern passenger jet run
Ghost,
by
I haven't in a
World's
while.
Best
I need to
Airlines
reach out to him.
catches fire at 33,000 feet.
Delta Ghost, yes. I need to get with him, see how he's doing.
Swissair 111, we are dumping fuel now, and we must land immediately.
In its final 6 minutes,
wow, this quality is horrible, guys. Give me a moment.
It's burning already.
Then the plane plummets into the ocean.
I'm gonna put it on 720. Say 6-7. 6-7.
229 people are dead. What caused the fire is a mystery.
Many of the vessels reported to the Canadian Navy vessels standing by on scene that they were finding bodies.
Alright guys, y'all enjoy. I'm gonna go refill my water bottle real quick and hurry right back. Withered
After one of the largest investigations in aviation history, the complete story behind the loss of Swissair Flight 111 can finally be told. It's a wake-up call for the entire airline industry to ensure that what happened aboard Swissair 111 would never happen again.
This accident investigation was a unique opportunity to assess the materials in airplanes.
And the problem is not only just the stuff that can burn, but the fact you can't see it.
When you really have fire on board, the clock is running against you.
September the 2nd, 1998. Swissair Flight 111 prepared to depart New York's JFK International Airport, en route to Geneva, Switzerland. The aircraft was a McDonnell Douglas 11, or MD-11.
Somebody say McDonald?
Model first
Hold
developed
on.
in
Someone say
1986
McDonald?
as a highly automated, modern
Ooh.
replacement for the antiquated
Sorry, I
DC-10.
got excited.
It was considered one of the most reliable passenger jets in the skies.
Watching a show called
and
Manifest,
Swissair
where
pilots were among the world's
they were in a
best
plane for
trained.
however many years. Ooh.
Okay, after start checklist.
Engine anti-ice.
We know you don't like McDonald's. Ah, yeah, you're right.
Auto brakes. Take
I was
off.
doing a
Swiss
bit. I was doing a
Airlines
bit,
pilots
D, and
were
you
Captain
ruined it.
Urs Zimmermann and First Officer Stefan Loeb.
Swiss Air 111.
Right.
Short. 31 left.
Zimmerman encouraged an easygoing atmosphere in the cockpit.
Fluffy, leave with
But he was
follow.
also known for his by-the-book precision. When not flying, he was an instructor of new pilots for Switzerland's national airline.
Takeoff checklist. Flaps and slats. Flaps set 15 degrees. Set of 15.
There it is.
On
Hold on,
board
I
were
just gotta get
215
straight. There we go.
passengers, 12 crew, and 2 pilots.
Is your bed glowing? It
Most
is.
were French, American, or Swiss.
It's like during that COVID era, you know, which bed are you sleeping in the hardest?
23-year-old Stephanie
That
Shaw
one.
was on her way home to her parents in Geneva.
The
Stephanie was blessed in many ways. She was physically very attractive. She was
OG
an
follower, you are
intelligent
Spider
young lady.
Larper.
The
You
reason she
were
went
just
to
Spider
New York
before.
was that she had been invited to become a member of the World Economic Forum. which is
You
based in
feed
Geneva.
yourself with electrocute?
And she
No,
wanted to
no,
have
because
this
I don't
trip,
sleep on them.
before she joined.
Oh, I love this
She was a
house.
darling.
It's
She was
very
an
beautiful.
absolute darling.
Even if my house
8:18
isn't like this and I
p.m.
have money, like if I ever make it big, I'm having a modern house that looks like this.
Roger. Swiss Air 111.
For safety, the Swiss Air pilots pushed the throttles forward together, ensuring no single pilot.
This
can
is
watch
grandma's
takeoff.
house. This isn't my house. Enjoy it while it lasts, y'all, before I get a plain white apartment somewhere. Can I have that crown
Swiss
crown hat?
Flight 111 lifted off and made her way northeast toward the open
Yeah, you
Atlantic.
can. Go to Burger King. They'll give it to you.
For the first 15 minutes after takeoff, there was no communication from Swiss Air 111. It was an unusual, small detail that would later baffle
Long time no see.
investigators.
Hi, Goku.
Well, it does happen.
How you doing?
occasionally. They had not yet reached what we call
Dude,
the North Atlantic
grandma
Track
has been
where
so good
then
to
you're
me.
not really
She's
using
been such a
radio
large
contact.
help.
So I thought it was a little abnormal, but it appears it was just
Thank you for the rose.
a mistaken radio.
All right, let's
frequency
watch the
that got
documentary
dialed in
again.
and swapped over the radio. He had put in the incorrect frequency, and evidently, just they didn't make
No
another
AFX
attempt at
forever.
contacting someone. It was strange, and I agree with you. It's kind of like, whoa, that's interesting.
Weird bug. It's got weird legs. Get off my computer.
Atlantic air traffic is handled by a remote
Dude,
center in
grandma
Moncton,
made me some
New
of those
Brunswick,
no-bake
Canada.
chocolate cookies. Dude,
Almost
so
half
good.
an hour after takeoff,
Lag,
Captain
lag.
Zimmerman made
What do you
his
mean,
first
lag?
communication with Moncton.
Moncton Center, Swiss Air 111 Heavy. Good evening, level 330.
Swiss Air 111 Heavy, Moncton Center, good evening. Reports of occasional light turbulence at all levels.
Moncton, Swiss Air.
That
It
would
was
be a
perfectly
bro.
normal
Don't
transatlantic crossing.
don't you be talking about my grandma like that. So in US you can't build your own. You can build your own house in US. Yeah, easily.
In first class,
Well,
Swiss Air
money-wise,
passengers were
maybe
among the
not, but
first
like
in
with
the world
permits
to
and
have a
stuff, yeah.
personalized in-flight entertainment network. Though now common, the system was an innovation in 1998. Passengers could choose their own movie, browse the internet, and gamble.
Gambling.
They
Gambling.
evaluated the market and they thought that introducing a modern in-flight entertainment system
In the Philippines? Oh heck yeah.
combined with a gambling
Gambling.
system, so that passenger actually can use their
Is there anything that
credit
needs
card and
cleaning?
gamble
Janitor?
during
I
long-range
don't
flights.
think so. Grandma keeps the place pretty clean. And I've been doing a
would
good job to keep it
make
clean
them
as
more
well.
attractive.
Thank you for the offer though. Stick around, we might need
This
something
luxury
clean.
would be the source of controversy to come.
Too many electronics with all those TVs, probably. Yeah. If they were added after the plane was built, then the wiring of the plane, kind of like old houses, with new appliances, probably can't keep up with the amount of electricity flowing through them.
Yeah, what is that? Go have a look, I'll take the controls.
Roger, you have control.
Used to be a car detailer. Oh! My Kia Soul needs cleaning.
First Officer Love investigated the area near the air conditioner vent. Harmless smoke traces from air conditioning
I wish I could
systems
smell
are
like
common
you
on commercial
nowadays.
jets.
I mean, just get you some degree deodorant. You got
Nothing
this.
up
You
there
can
now.
smell like me. You too can smell like me.
You hail for me, Captain?
Stefan and I were sure we smelled smoke a few seconds ago. Can you smell anything?
Bro, your largest view ship
smell
was
it
70
too,
at
yeah.
max. Why does it reduce largely?
Could you smell
It
the cabin before you
depends.
came in?
No, definitely not.
It. Oh,
They
you said
agreed that
smell.
the air
Oh
conditioner
my
was
god, I'm
the likely
dyslexic.
culprit.
My bad.
See it or smell it anymore? Air conditioning, is it?
Yeah.
Spider Lever,
Please
we
close.
didn't stream for like 2 weeks because we were waiting for our internet to show up. But we had our max viewing was 60 yesterday. We technically just started the stream, so it's got to take a while for people
Behind
to
the
get
seat
in.
panel, the pilots could not see that the problem was getting worse.
Guys, the spaghetti got angry.
Less than 45 seconds after smoke disappeared in the cockpit of Swissair 111, it returned.
Not the fog machine you want to see at 32,000 feet.
Zimmerman
You
followed Swissair
better be
procedures.
sorry.
Again.
He made plans to divert to the nearest place to land.
Find the closest place to land, Stefan.
We'll need the nav charts from the
Loki
library.
better than Queso?
Also,
No,
weather data for the
no,
area.
don't say I'm better
Boston's
than
close.
somebody because I want to be. I'm trying to build up to him.
It's not doing
Queso
well.
has his own way of streaming.
Zimmerman
Me and his
radioed air
streaming are
traffic control in
trying to be.
Moncton, New
I'm
Brunswick.
trying to be like different. I'm trying to be my own streamer. Like my vibes are
Center,
different.
Swissair 111 Heavy. Good
I might be
evening.
better
United
when it comes to
980 Heavy, Moncton
those
Center, good evening.
The controller
vibes.
dealt with another aircraft
He's boring
before
sometimes. I need to
responding
watch him
Swissair.
sometimes.
Other aircraft calling, say again.
Swissair 111 Heavy is declaring pan. We have smoke in the cockpit. Request
Pan is
immediate.
Pan is. It's not Mayday. Mayday is like something is catastrophically wrong and we need to like land immediately. Pan is if you say pan, it means that there is an emergency, but as of right now, it's not catastrophic.
Return to a convenient place, I guess.
Yet.
Pan is an international term used to notify air traffic control of an urgent situation, one step below declaring Mayday.
Called it, dude. Oh man. I'm a nerd, dude.
You say to Boston you want to go?
I guess Boston. We need first the weather there. We are starting right turn here. Swissair 111 Heavy.
Swissair 111, roger, and descent to flight level 310.
310. Swissair 111 Heavy.
This is the first interview with one of the air traffic controllers.
He's
in
tired,
Moncton.
bro, and he has to live. Yes, that's why we're doing it. We're doing a documentary because I am tired.
September 2nd, 1998. I was one of two Halifax terminal controllers working the evening shift. The pan in any kind of a special condition is usually dealt with as an emergency, and this, in fact, was dealt with that way.
Oh, he's talking about
The aircraft was
Queso.
immediately given priority, and the high-level supervisor initiated a call to the Rescue Coordination Center.
Pickrell's colleague determined that Swissair 111 was just 66 nautical miles from Halifax and 300 from Boston. But
My
Captain
favorite food,
Zimmerman had
chicken
chosen
noodle
an airport
Alfredo.
he knew.
A lot of times when you're having a problem, you would rather be dealing with an issue where you're much more familiar with the airport because that relieves.
You're gonna
a little
sleep.
stress
Good night,
on
little
you.
editor.
His initial problem, he's sitting there, he's looking up there, and he's trying to think, well, I got smoke here. Now, what does it mean?
It's such a simple food,
Let's see, where are we? Where's the closest place
but
I
it's
can go
so
to? that
good,
I can
especially the
talk to a
second time.
Swissair mechanic, Boston.
Like if you have leftovers, oh.
Swissair 111 Center.
Swissair 111 Heavy. Go ahead.
Would you prefer to go into Halifax?
Yeah. Stop moaning. Oh.
Or we better put the mask on.
Stand by.
Sorry, gag. Some hand sanitizer on. Clipped. What do you mean clipped? Don't clip me.
Realizing
Alden,
the
hey, how you
location,
doing? It's been a while.
Zimmerman
If you're the
decided
Alden I'm
Halifax
thinking
was
of.
now the best option.
Affirmative, Swiss Air 111 Heavy. We prefer Halifax from our position.
Swiss Air 111, roger. Proceed direct to Halifax. Descend now to flight level 290.
Level 290 to Halifax, Swiss Air
The
111
budget is
Heavy.
crazy, dude. We've gotten better. We've learned things along the way, and as we keep going, we'll learn more.
Swiss Air 111 Heavy.
You can leave in 10 minutes. That is fine.
Give you the Halifax weather if you like.
Swiss Air 111 Heavy.
The 120 is 40 every day. You've been keeping track. Thank you, Charles.
Swiss Air 111 commenced its
Say
descent
some
below
crazy
30,000
shit. You
feet.
got a clip
The
for it?
pilot's calm and in control.
It'll come. It'll come. If I force crazy things to say, it's not gonna hit as hard. If you just wait for it to come out naturally, it'll be fun. It'll be fun. You just gotta be ready. Yo, copy. Stop it!
Is 29080.
Stop putting words in my mouth
29080 at 10,000 feet.
or rearranging words.
Can you tell me what your fuel on board is?
Stand by for this.
Speedbird 1506.
Yes, we are finally live.
Speedbird 1506, roger.
I'm so funny.
Controller
Ha!
signed off with an
Get up!
aircraft. His jurisdiction was high-altitude flights. As Swiss Air was on descent to Halifax, he hands over responsibility to Bill Pickrell.
At that point, everything was normal. I
Gotta
gave
get the AI.
pilot
What
initial
AI?
Descent, and he requested to level off at an intermediate altitude to get the cabin in order for the landing, which I took to mean that they needed to pack away dinner trays and things like that. It was an indication to me that while his situation was
What do you call an
unusual,
American B? What do you call
that,
American B?
They weren't considering it as an emergency at that time.
Watch your speed, Stefan. Don't descend too fast.
Roger.
Poppy, how did you remember me? Because you're an OG, like Spider Larper.
Yes,
A USB.
Have the cabin crew prepare for landing. We'll be setting down in Halifax in about 20 minutes. I'm about to start the checklist here.
Are you so happy? I woke up this morning, I went to work, I got bread, and now I get to come home and hang out with y'all.
This was Swiss Air company policy.
I'm gonna be in the negatives when it comes to money here in a moment,
Descent into Halifax.
like tomorrow, but I'll have the car paid, so they're not gonna take my car. I'll be
I'll
fine.
need you to handle the radio while I do this checklist.
Oh no, it's good, it's good. I'll make it. I've got a full tank of gas and my job is like 3 miles away.
Swiss Air 111 was now
I'll have
about
plenty of gas to get me
25,000
through the work
Pickrell
period.
advises them to descend
Collab
to
with
3,000.
Case, I
The
wish,
first
dude,
officer
that would be
above said he'd
awesome.
rather fly at 8,000
New
until
room,
the
yes, we're in
passenger cabin
Louisiana
was
again,
clear.
or finally all of them. This is Grandma's house.
Altitude underscored the sense of control in the cockpit.
979.
From my point of view, it gave all initial appearances that it should be a fairly straightforward operation, that assuming that everything
Yeah, I have
happened
to pay a
normally, the
fee, and
aircraft,
it's called an
would require
overdraft fee, but
a
the bank
minimum
that I
of
bank
handling
with
to,
pays,
lead 'em into
reimburses
Halifax.
those overdraft fees. Bro, my chair is holding on for dear life. The hydraulics in it are gone.
But
They got
Pickrell
shot.
was concerned the plane was not coming down fast enough.
It appeared that the aircraft might have been a little bit high, and I wanted to ensure that the pilots were aware of how far they were from the airport, how many miles they had to fly, so that they could judge their own descent and make their decision.
You
about
made
what
it to
they
the
wanted
US,
do.
bro?
Roger. At the time, we descend to 8,000 feet, and we are clear at any time to 3,000.
Just fall back for a clip and say, wait, no.
Okay, can I get you to set up
Good
to
night,
runway
girl.
06
I'll see you tomorrow.
Halifax. Roger, vector for 6 will be fine. Swiss Air 111 Heavy.
Swiss Air 111.
Chicago. Be sure to get that deep dish pizza. Do it. I don't want to do it. I don't want to break my grandma's floors. He's not replying. I leave the man's probably busy.
Captain
Plus, you
Zimmerman
gotta
needed
think of
information
how
from
many
unfamiliar
people
airfield, but his
are
flight
trying
was
to
out of
DM
reach.
Queso
He
daily.
summoned the flight attendant to help.
Gang, how big are you?
For 2 minutes now. I need that flight back there. It's got the approach.
I mean,
change for
I'm
Halifax.
large. I'm large. I'm a larger guy. Oh shit, he replied? No. No, he didn't.
Get back to your crew.
Yes, Captain.
This is your matron at cabin.
Oh wait, Hannah.
Notified
How are you doing?
passengers that the flight was being diverted. There was no panic. The plane was flying normally, and there was no sign of smoke in the cabin.
A Roblox lumber tycoon. We could go for some OG lumber tycoon.
The localizer frequency is 109er. You've got 30 miles to fly to the threshold.
We're going to need more than 30 miles.
But still, at more than 20,000 feet, Swiss Air 111 was too high to make a landing in just 30 miles.
The frequency is 109er.
Oh, he won't see my text? What do you mean?
Okay, Roger,
I see your text.
109er.9er, and we are turning left, heading north, Swiss Air 111 Heavy. And we've got to dump fuel.
Agreed.
So far, communications from Swiss Air had been calm. Still, Moncton Centre initiated emergency efforts at Halifax Airport. Preparing ground crews for an emergency, Pickerel sought information from the pilots.
Hey, I think we share the live. You gotta think of how fast this is happening in real time. Like, it's been a while in the video, but it's only been, like it said, 7 minutes since the whole incident started. It's like a mayfly on my screen. Get off here. How'd you get in the house? Is that a game? No, it's a documentary. You're watching a documentary.
And your fuel on board, please, for emergency services.
Roger. At this time, fuel on board is 230 tons. We have to dump some fuel. May we do that in this area during descent?
Pickerel was surprised to learn so late that Swiss Air 111 needed to dump fuel.
At that point, it became more of a complicated situation.
When airplanes dump fuel, they're doing it so that if something happens when they hit the runway, like say like landing gear doesn't deploy right, or they hit the ground too hard, if the plane breaks apart, there's not a huge fire from all that fuel.
Every transmission after that, it became
They
more
just
and more
dump fuel everywhere. You're gonna go to sleep? Alrighty, go sleep. Have a good night.
Place that wouldn't take the aircraft too far from Halifax. He decided to direct the plane over St. Margaret's Bay, about 30 miles from the airport.
The other choice, if he had said he needed to stay close, was to start the aircraft in a right-hand turn to set him up for any of the other runways. I had to keep him flying in a circle.
Of course, you're like a Burger King crowd. Oh, you freaking know it.
He wouldn't fly back into his own fuel, which would have been not good.
Yeah, I can't imagine that's a good idea.
A fully fueled passenger jet is too heavy and could break up on landing. But co-pilot Love wondered if, given their situation, they might...
Bro, I was gonna board a flight. Didn't even think about it when watching an airplane documentary.
They want us to turn to the south. Should we just forget about dumping and just land?
Nope, don't do that.
Okay, we are able for a left or right turn to the south in order to dump.
I initiated the vector back toward St. Margaret's Bay to start him in that direction. It indicated...
Goodbye, haha, Hannah.
It wasn't a critical situation on board. Then, in fact, he did have time to be able to go back and dump his fuel over the water.
Swiss Air 111, Roger.
Be some water.
Turn left.
I drink so much water, dude.
200 degrees, and advise me when you're ready to dump. It'll be about.
I don't think I have a problem. I just want to make sure that you know that I am not gonna cry. Don't cry, bro. You got this. I don't know what you're going through, but you got this. You made it this far. You keep going, bro. I'm rooting for you.
Maintain 10,000. I'll advise you when you're over the water. It will be very shortly.
Roger.
While Zimmerman continued with his checklist, Love accidentally transmitted to Bill Pickerel in Moncton.
Are you in the emergency checklist for
Air conditioning smoke. Yes.
Swiss Air 111, say again, please.
Well, he said yes if I got pick proof.
Okay.
Airspeed is decreasing below 306.
Well, snap you a picture.
Let's fly the plane as you see fit, Stefan.
Swiss Air
Rest fest. Do I remember you?
180. You'll be off the coast in about 15
I think I
miles.
might.
Left heading 180, roger.
Where the other OGs? They show up every now and then.
10,000 feet.
Roger. Cabin bus off.
Cabin bus off, roger.
Oh, let me remember how to mod.
The cabin bus switch knocked out all the lighting in the cabin. It was an indication for the passengers that something was wrong, but hardly alarming.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have temporarily lost the lights in the cabin. Please remain calm. The crew will be coming around with
Did I pose long enough?
to assist in landing.
Despite a cockpit filled with smoke, there was still no trace in the passenger cabin.
It's either happening. I got like 12. Have you seen Tony? Tony came by. I think I'm thinking of Toby.
Miles of the airport if you have to get back to the airport.
Since the pics, oh, you're welcome.
Okay, that's fine with us.
Ask what day it was and you were playing Minecraft on your private. Oh yeah, that was yesterday. Yeah, I remember. It was like day 4.
The aircraft sent out a warning that the smoke was a sign.
Use it for later if you know, you know.
Autopilot disconnect. Copy that. Autopilot disconnect. Swiss Air 111.
The autopilot
Reply so I can
disconnected because the plane's
Don't spam
computer
though.
sensed erratic readings.
Be sure not to
In the
spam.
next 90 seconds, those
D-Mite.
readings went haywire.
11,009.
Goodbye, Alden.
Swiss Air 111.
Thank you for
can
stopping
block
by.
Between 5,000 and 12,000 if you wish.
One by one, the instruments failed. The calm in the cockpit dissolved.
Oh no.
Copy that. We are cleared between 12 and 5,000 feet.
Goodbye, Chris Fest.
We are declaring emergency now. Swiss Air 111 at time 0124.
You replied, I did.
And the two pilots spoke simultaneously. Combined with other distractions in the control room, Pickerel was unable
I have not
to
seen
hear
it
a
though.
critical
Oh, request.
transmission.
Here we go.
Love's declaration that they must land immediately.
We are
There you go.
taking fuel now. We must land immediate.
Swiss Air 111, just a couple more miles. I'll be right with you.
Roger that. And we're declaring emergency now. Swiss Air 111.
Fire. I don't know if y'all know this, but fire at
There's a moment
a couple
Bill Pickerel
10,000
lives
feet.
today.
Tens of thousands feet is
I'm
not
sure that it's a feeling
not
that
good.
you can adequately describe. I recall reviewing the events of that night 1,000 times to determine if there was something additionally that I could have done, or if there was some mistake that I might have made, or was there any way that I contributed to this? And eventually I was able to come to the point of realization
I don't think that's
that
case
there
over.
wasn't anything that I could have done, that everything that could have was done.
Yeah, I don't think that's queso.
But wait.
Nice location. Oh. Heavy Potter.
30 seconds after declaring an emergency, the pilots of Swiss Air 111 faced an inferno.
All my screens are down. I'm flying on standby instruments, maintaining 300.
Swiss Air 111, you are cleared to commence your fuel dump
What do
on
you
that
mean from
track.
McDonald's? I'll get
Advise me when your
the
dump is
snack.
complete.
Yeah.
Soon after I gave him authorization to commence the fuel dump, there was no acknowledgement.
Bruno's Mars bar.
Initially, I wasn't concerned by that because I considered that he was probably doing the fuel dump. He was reviewing a checklist. He was busy doing things.
I'll be there soon.
And as per our training, we're told not to bother the pilots in
Put my
those kinds of
gun.
situations.
Just in case,
Swiss
gang.
Air 111, check. You are cleared to start the fuel dump.
Bro, I do not think that is queso. His beard is way too small to be queso. Breathed in too much smoke. Pilot's gone.
There was no further communication from the aircraft.
No.
Six minutes later,
They died.
residents of Peggy's Cove heard a devastating explosion.
My friend said W streamer? Well, W friend.
No
Hold on,
one
how
knew
many-
what had happened to
how many people were on that
229
flight?
people after 6 minutes of silence.
229, dude. Holy cow.
It was probably one of the most helpless feelings that any individual can have.
They parked you?
Not being able to do anything but just sit and watch the target and hope that it would turn back toward the airport. And of course it didn't.
Golly, dude.
The following morning, would-be
Pop is
rescuers
bigger than my
glimpsed the terrible
future.
remains of Swiss Air
Holy
111.
cow.
Only one
Hey,
body was discovered.
at least you know you got a large future ahead of you. Unlike the folks of this airplane. Oof. You know, that was dark. I take that back. Bro said, holy cow.
In Geneva, Ian Shaw had a premonition about his 23-year-old daughter, Stephanie.
That night, the night on which she was due to return, for reasons I can't explain even now,
Jumped on the
I was
plane and
restless
made it
and I was
crash,
disturbed,
bro.
and,
No.
I slept early and woke while my wife was still awake and asked her if she had had news of Stephanie. No, she had not, but she didn't expect to have news of Stephanie. We knew she was coming on that flight and that she would certainly expect me to be at the airport to fetch her in the morning. I awoke around 6 Geneva time, and on television there was a report of the crash of Swiss Air 111. And I knew instantaneously that we had lost our daughter.
Air traffic controller Bill Pickrell was in shock.
It's a strange experience. I'm not sure that I can adequately express the feelings, but it's...
Bro, we're trying to watch a very emotional part of the documentary, and bro hits you with that many belly folds. You're never alone, though. Don't worry.
Ending up in a swamp in some distant country, but you never expect that it's going to happen in your backyard.
Bro.
And when it does, it's kind of a lonely experience, I guess, in one sense.
The Transportation Safety Board of Canada launched what would become the largest disaster investigation in
Stop
the
making me
nation's
smile. You're gonna make me look like a maniac. Holy cow.
They only knew Swiss Air
Wait, I love the
111
Burger King
experienced
crown.
a
Thank you,
cockpit
Leo
fire,
Mary.
but what caused it remained a mystery.
Well, this accident was a challenging one to investigate in that...
I gotta stop
initially, of
smiling.
course,
It's
we had
a
to
sad
recover
part of the
aircraft
freaking
from
documentary.
About 55 meters of water, around 185 feet. Of course, it was also in many pieces. As it turns out, it
Yeah,
was
I'd say that's
in
a lot of
couple million
pieces.
pieces. So that was the initial challenge. And then after that, of course, when you have so many pieces, you need to determine which are the relevant ones and what are these pieces telling you about what happened and why.
The TSB embarked on a 5-stage plan. First, divers were deployed to survey the wreckage.
I'm gonna try to find
They
the
discovered that the
cockpit
plane was
voice
smashed
recorder
into
and black
millions
box,
of pieces. But as the
which are
autumn weather
handled to,
worsened, the
which
risks
are
for
made to
divers
handle those
increased.
giant crash.
At this rate, the salvage would take years to complete.
Can you see my text? I do.
Stage
But
2.
the last thing you
With
said
help
before
from the
that
United States Navy,
is
remote-operated vehicles began
just
a
him
more
again.
detailed search.
Anything after that
The
didn't come through.
ROVs helped investigators survey the site. But the question remained: how to recover tiny pieces of twisted metal from the bottom of the sea?
We have to go through little bits of airplanes, little pieces. In Swiss Air, we've had about 2 million pieces of airplane, and we pretty much almost had to look at them all because we had to discredit certain things.
No, anytime an airplane crashes in the ocean, the Navy of that country gets involved because they have the
TSB's
underwater sonar
investigators
technology.
finally got the breakthrough they've been seeking: the black boxes.
Navy
Recordings of
dive
cockpit
teams,
and
Navy
computer
ships. I
data
mean,
told
they all
investigators
try
that
to do
everything
their
on the
best
plane
to
was working perfectly until the last few minutes.
help out.
when the crew declared the pan that they had smoke in the cockpit. After going through
Can you see
all
that
of
now?
these parameters,
No.
we found no anomalies or no problems in any of that flight data that suggested there was a problem with the aircraft. So this led us to believe that the crew had a relatively operational aircraft, aside from the smoke in the cockpit.
I mean, you got to think about it, D. That's what was it, 229?
And as they were
229 people died.
To send the aircraft,
that's a tragedy.
A series of systems failures that were in rapid succession and exponential.
Bro said, "Oh my God, it's you, dude. That's me if I ever shave my beard. This is not going anywhere."
Mike Poole's CVR team then faced a serious setback. The last 6 minutes on both flight recorders were missing.
You're losing systems rapidly on the airplane in that 90-second period.
Listen here, buckaroo. I'm not fat. I'm just gravity challenged and winning.
Was the 2 recorders went offline, so the fire has presumably breached the lines, breached the sources to these recorders, and has stopped them.
With the failure of the black boxes, investigators were no closer to learning how or where the fire started on Swissair 111. Stage 3. Barges were deployed to
body is a temple, but with a food court. Bro, my body is a church, and we have potlucks.
One by one, sad remnants of the airplane reached the surface.
Protein tubes, invincible, thank you for joining.
Her engines were recovered.
Man, that plane hit the water hard, dude.
These were among the largest pieces of Swissair 111 to be recovered. The rest were mere fragments, dredged up in a painfully slow process.
That plane went straight down into the water.
Stage 4. A nearby military hangar provided a makeshift lab for the growing team of forensic investigators. Representatives from the American NTSB,
your body is D's body, believe it or not, dude. Heck yeah.
Police joined in the search for answers. Pieces of Swissair 111 arrived by the truckload, organized into various categories for analysis. Soon the hangar was stacked to capacity with the biggest jigsaw puzzle in aviation history.
Blobfish is so big that when he went camping, the bear hid its food.
Suddenly turned to catastrophe. The team sorted through nearly 150.
It wants to shut down, but I'm not letting it. You've got this, D.
111. Here, the first real clue. Evidence of electrical arcing. Scorch marks on metal revealed that the source of the fire was in the back of the cockpit, directly behind the first officer.
The circuit board.
By examining the aircraft's wiring plans, investigators found a likely
so
suspect.
big and used the Great Wall of China as a belt.
In first class.
The system had some major deficiencies.
The guy called it. Hold on. I called it.
By examining the aircraft's wiring plans, investigators found a likely suspect. The entertainment system in first class.
I called it.
The system had some major deficiencies. It was getting very hot. It drew a lot of power.
Wires couldn't handle it.
Thereby, for example, raising the cabin temperature considerably, because it was always running.
So it is airplanes or are there pieces of people too? There were probably remains.
Appropriate cooling systems.
And they just don't show it because, you know, it's a documentary.
The TSB's investigators finally thought they had the breakthrough.
This isn't really about the people in the plane. It's about the investigation of what went wrong with the airplane.
Entertainment network installed in the first class and business class sections of the aircraft were installed.
My wallet is like an onion. When I open it, I cry. Real.
When Captain Zimmerman threw the cabin bus switch, all power to the cabin should have been switched off.
Blob is not out of
the
shape. My circle
system
is shape.
remained on, overheating.
If you'd ask most pilots, they would say, well, if I push the cabin butt switch, it's going to turn off the things behind the cockpit. It's going to isolate that electrically for me so that I don't have to worry about that. and then I can just concentrate on those things that might affect me flying the airplane. Well, as it turns out, that this switch was kind of bypassed in this case for this IFIN or entertainment system.
Swissair immediately disabled the entertainment systems on the rest of its fleet, and the US National Transportation Safety Board ordered an inspection of cockpit wiring on all MD-11s. Unfortunately, this simple solution proved insufficient.
By the time that cabin switch was turned off, the fire was well underway, and so that had no real bearing on the initiation or propagation of the fire in the Swissair 111 aircraft.
So basically what he said is like the switch.
The problem with the entertainment system alone could not have brought down Swissair 111.
So it wasn't just...
The search
you
for
are very
answers
funny.
Continued.
So it wasn't just the entertainment system.
Undaunted, the TSB reconstructed the MD-11 from the wreckage.
I am nobody's good boy, dog.
Called the jig provided a spine for placing
you're banned.
tiny pieces back
You're banned.
where
Get
they
out of
once
here.
belonged.
Plane didn't crash. Blava ate it. That's why it's eviscerated in a million pieces. I got hungry again.
From the cockpit back into the first-class galleys. Some metal showed heat damage from temperatures as high as 600 degrees centigrade. As the investigation continued, some argued that the actions of the pilots may have contributed to the disaster.
Are you blocking me? Am I eating too much of your
food?
food?
Zimmerman and Love's by-the-book approach may have cost them their lives.
Swissair 111 was asking internally.
Some operators emphasized in a very early stage, land as soon as possible, and then if you have time, go into the checklist. Others...
Rafx, hi, how are you doing?
Here's the checklist, and at the end of the checklist, if that doesn't help, then land as soon as possible.
Still being cropped up.
Contradictory to basic flying instructions where...
I'm doing amazing, Rafx. How are you?
Learn at a very early stage that whenever you have smoke, you have a fire, and fire means land as soon as possible.
Emergency light switch on.
When there's Godzilla, who you gonna call Blobfish? Oh yeah, I'm eating him. Raph, thank you for the rose. Thank you, G-Man. Hello, how are you doing, Mr. Oh, you're Mr. Fun Computer, right?
And so now all of a sudden you're taking on a problem that just kind of crept up on you. You weren't expecting it.
I remember you.
But the TSB considered the timeline. Investigators determined
Blobfish
that
loves
Swissair
Rose
111
everything.
would not
Oh
avoid
yeah.
Halifax Airport under any circumstances.
Any gift. I love every gift,
There just
even if it's a
wasn't enough
rose.
time.
A gift is a gift.
In our calculation,
It's given with love and care.
Showed that starting at the ideal descent point from 33,000 feet.
Raph, thank you for the second rose. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
10, 14
Love and eat Godzilla. That's
PM
literally what I said.
It would take some 13 minutes to get the airplane onto the ground, which would take us to 10:27 p.m. By 10:24, the systems in the aircraft were starting to deteriorate. So we believe that under these circumstances, the crew would not have been able to successfully land the airplane under those conditions with the amount of time that they had.
Rafx, you were all right.
It happened at a lethal
My
speed.
content is free. Gifts
The mystery
gifts
remains.
are appreciated, but they are not needed. Yeek. Yes, thank you, G-Man.
Then another ambitious operation began.
Fish's blood type is Rocky Road. Rafx, thank you for the goat.
The TSB hired a sophisticated Dutch salvage ship, Queen of the Netherlands.
I wonder if that's the ship that'll
The vessel has
go
a
down and
gigantic
make
vacuum system,
vac.
capable
Yeah.
of dredging even the tiniest pieces of Swissair 111 from the ocean floor. A mixture of
Don't gift.
seawater,
He's just gonna
silt,
buy
and
more
aircraft
food.
were
I
pumped
mean,
into the ship's
yeah.
hold.
Is that not what you use money for? Movie or game? It's
This
a
cargo was then
documentary.
pumped
It's a
into
video.
specially constructed reservoir on shore.
That's
When
the
the
ship
water
that
drained
gets
away,
him food every
investigators
day.
found another million pieces of the aircraft. Any one of them may have held the clue to what caused the catastrophic fire. The painstaking sorting once again
Blobfish is so big when he steps on a scale it says to be continued. Oh my god.
Finally, after 15 months, they found what they'd been seeking. A single faulty wire.
Bro, one wire.
We looked at all of the possible sources of heat that might start a fire in that area. And in this instance, we did discover a wire that arced in that way. And right next to it was some very flammable material called metallized polyethylene terephthalate covering material that covers the insulation blankets.
Boxer briefs or jock straps. I'm personally a boxer wearer. I like boxers.
Worldwide. It has passed the industry's flammability tests that require materials to self-extinguish after a reasonable period of time.
One freaking wire caused all that, dude.
Now took an abrupt turn. Instead of seeking the cause of the fire, the TSB
Blobfish's six-pack is just under some insulation.
This thermal-acoustical material that was in this aircraft was very flammable, even though it passed a test. It does sustain and it does propagate flame. So this investigation did focus on the flammability of materials and the requirement to reassess the criteria that is used to certify materials, not just thermal-acoustical insulation blanket material, but also other materials that goes into aircraft, much of it in hidden areas.
Investigators now had their answer.
In Minecraft next, I will. It'll have to be tomorrow though, because I'm actually
ignited the insulation,
past my bedtime right now.
Other materials such as foams and plastics. The pilots could not sense how quickly the fire.
I gotta be up at 4:30 in the morning tomorrow.
After they declared pan, the fire disabled all electronics in the cockpit. The black boxes went dead. A forensic examination also shed light on the desperate final minutes in the cockpit.
It was like a domino effect. That one wire messed up. That messed up another wire, burnt another one, and made a big fire.
And probably dead before impact.
The first officer was.
Blobfish has to live on the other side of Earth than Queso, so the Earth is stabilized.
He didn't have a lot going for him. He didn't have.
I'm back. Nothing can erase me. Welcome back.
And I'm sure he was looking for something, some indication that would give him an idea of where he could put the airplane down, maybe even ditch the airplane.
Blobfish's favorite workout is between a lunge and a crunch. He calls it lunge.
Whether he was unconscious, conscious, maybe had severe degree burns on his skin. It's not known. We know the captain was not in his seat, so very likely he was trying to fight the fire. That the checklists were found molten together, the pages, indicates that they were used to fight a fire.
At 10:30 Halifax time, Love shut down engine 2. Investigators determined that he probably received a warning the engine was on fire. Chillingly, it proved that Love was alive a minute before impact. They could not determine whether the passengers were aware of the fire, at least until the very final moments.
There were traces found of soot and smoke extending as much far to the business class overhead area. Whether the passengers have smelled the smoke.
Blobfish is on a light diet. Now he can only eat it in the
DNA
dark.
analysis showed that they
In
had
the
no
dark.
residue in their body.
The aircraft hit the water with a force of 350 Gs.
I told you it hit the water hard. It takes a lot to disintegrate an airplane like that.
The TSB spent 4.5 years and $40 million analyzing the wreckage of Swissair 111, the largest air disaster investigation in Canada's history. Their conclusion? flammable materials do not belong on commercial aircraft.
The rate of progression in this airplane, I think,
No.
surprised us and surprised others. That's why we emphasize, again, the importance of
they didn't think about that building the airplane?
The bar on the flammability standards
Come on,
for
guys.
materials used in airplanes.
Ian Shaw waited 4 years for the report to reveal the fatal flaw that took the life of his daughter. The truth has not diminished his anger at Swiss Air.
There has to be accountability. If you are involved in wrongdoing, you must be held accountable. And you must declare your sense of responsibility. Otherwise, you are hiding. And you are hiding, in this case, behind the flag of Switzerland. I think it's unbelievable.
In the aftermath, Swiss Air decided to remove the flammable insulate from its entire fleet. They also made changes to checklist procedure, reducing response time in a cockpit smoke emergency.
Swiss Air did something very interesting.
Fluff is
They
just
modified
about
their
the
entire
size of the
Swiss Air
equator.
fleet according to all these findings. They built in cameras and smoke detectors, even into hidden areas, where pilots have a little TV monitor, and they can see whenever there is a smoke warning, which makes them all help gain time. And that's the most important when you have a case of when you have a fire.
But plagued with financial problems, the mighty Swiss Air shocked the industry when it declared bankruptcy in October 2001. The flammable insulation that set Swiss Air ablaze remains in 2/3 of commercial airplanes today.
When Flopfish goes to the movie, he sits by everyone.
The metallized polyethylene terephthalate material has been essentially banned from aircraft, and the criteria to certify that kind of material for use in airplanes has been worked on.
Should I stop? Nah, you're good.
Been put into law as yet, but we look forward to that being done, so the criteria is more stringent.
The U.S. Federal Aviation Administration has given a deadline of
How much time do we have
2005
left? Oh, it's
to
almost
remove
over.
the material
I
from
gotta get to
all
bed
commercial
soon.
aircraft. This major overhaul is designed to ensure that what took place on Swiss Air 111 will
Just
never
like you
happen
won't
again.
stop
The industry is
eating.
trying to remove it, but I don't think they're removing it
Get out
as
of
quickly
here!
necessarily as they could.
Yo, King has summoned
There's
me.
always
You
that
have
battle.
been summoned
How expensive
XFL.
is it to do something that's replacement, or are you going to replace it in an airplane you're going to throw away in another couple of years? We have to live within certain economic realities.
King sized.
For Ian Shaw, losing his daughter so suddenly and violently has left a permanent emotional scar. He left his wife and his wealth behind in Geneva and now runs a modest restaurant in Nova Scotia in view of the sea where his daughter died.
Why would I come here to this particular point in Nova Scotia? A lot of people have said, oh yes, we fully understand you want to be close to your daughter and the point
Why did he leave
where
his
the
wife
plane
there?
crashed. That is no part of my being here. Swiss Air ripped out of me any possibility of proximity to my daughter. I found a comfort in the awareness of the presence of the eternal ocean, the ocean which has been going backwards and forwards for many, many, many thousands, millions of years. I came here because I had to. I can't give a fully rational declaration to you of why I came here. I can only say to you, I am in the right place for the wrong reasons.
$229. That's a lot of people. Well, guys, that's gonna do it. Swissair 111. Rest in peace. One freaking wire took it out of the sky. That's crazy. But that just goes to show after any airplane disaster, there is an entire investigation that goes into why it went down, and anything that they find is going to be changed on aircrafts in the future. So the more you got to think, since aircraft started, since commercial aircrafts have been started to modern day, the disasters that have happened, every crash, every investigation has made flights safer and safer and safer. And then suddenly you hear all these planes crashing, but I think that's just because they're being reported on more. Because you hear all these crashes and like doors flying off. That was happening before, but they weren't being reported before as much as they were now. So aircraft travel seems a whole lot more scary. But there's so much that goes into keeping a plane in the sky and safety regulations, checklist, that I don't, even after I watch tons of these documentaries. But even after watching all this, I'll still jump on a flight no problem and fly somewhere if I need to, because I know that there's been so much going into keeping those aircraft safe. The chances of getting in an airplane crash are exponentially low when you think of how many aircraft are in the air. But that can just show you how little things that aren't looked into can build up, can domino effect when you can't escape it. Like up in the sky, 30,000 feet. You know, long ago they didn't check the passengers. Huh? Yes, ma'am. I'm wrapping it up. Okay. Passengers pack so you can take healthy flour with you. Oh yeah, healthy flour. Yeah. You can thank 9/11 for that. Anyways, that's gonna do it for the stream. I enjoyed this. I thought it was pretty fun. Is that my lady? Yes, that was Grandma. Come and tell me that it is 10 minutes after I should be in bed. W stream? Yes, I enjoyed it. I feel like we should do this more often. Just like whenever I'm coming home tired, exhausted from work, we just sit down and watch something together. But I'm gonna go ahead into here. I'm gonna get me some sleep. Go to work tomorrow. Y'all have a good morning, good evening, and good night wherever you're on the face of the planet. And I'll see y'all in the next one. Bye bye. Yes, maybe not same time because I might work late again. The doctor said he needs to eat more greens. Now he only eats green M&Ms. All right, get out of here. Y'all have a good night.